Hello and welcome. Today we are tackling the car fleet problem. This is a popular coding interview question that challenges your ability to handle sorting and logical constraints. We will visualize how cars moving at different speeds merge into groups on their way to a destination. Imagine a one-lane road where several cars are driving towards a single target destination. Each car starts at a specific position miles away from the start and drives at a constant speed. The road is narrow, so overtaking is strictly prohibited. Because cars cannot overtake, the dynamics are interesting. If a faster car is behind a slower car, it will eventually catch up. Once it catches up, it cannot pass. Instead, it slows down to match the speed of the car ahead, and they form a single car fleet. From that point on, they move together at the slower car's speed. To solve this, we need to stop thinking about speed and distance separately and focus on time. The key metric is, how long would it take a car to reach the target if the road were empty? We calculate this by taking the remaining distance, which is target minus position, and dividing it by the speed. This gives us the arrival time in hours. Here is the critical insight. A car's speed is only limited by the car directly ahead of it. The cars behind don't matter. Therefore, the best way to process this data is to sort the cars by their starting position, from the one closest to the target all the way back to the start. We look at them in reverse order. Let's say we are comparing two cars. We have the car ahead and the car behind. If the car behind arrives sooner or at the same time as the car ahead, it means it catches up. They merge into one fleet, and the arrival time of the group is determined by the slower car ahead. However, if the car behind takes longer to arrive, it will never catch up. It forms the start of a new, separate fleet. Let's walk through an example. Our target is at mile 12. We look at the car closest to the target first. Car A is at mile 10, speed 2. It will take 1 hour to finish. Next is car B at mile 8, speed 4. It also takes 1 hour. Since car B arrives at the same time as car A, it catches up. They merge into a single fleet that arrives in 1 hour. Now we look at the next car, car C. It starts at mile 0 with a speed of 1. It needs 12 hours to reach the target. The fleet ahead of it, formed by A and B, arrives in just 1 hour. Clearly, car C is much slower and will never catch that group. Therefore, car C remains independent and counts as a second fleet. So the algorithm is straightforward. First, combine the position and speed into pairs. Second, sort these pairs based on position in descending order, so we start close to the target. Third, calculate the arrival time for each. Finally, iterate through these times. We only count a new fleet when the current car's time is greater than the time of the fleet immediately ahead of it. Here is how it looks in Python. We zip the position and speed lists to create pairs. We sort them in reverse. We use a stack to keep track of fleet times. As we iterate, we calculate the time. If the stack is empty, or if the current time is greater than the time at the top of the stack, it means we found a new fleet, so we push the time. Otherwise, it merges and we do nothing. The result is the size of the stack. The time complexity is O of n log, and this is entirely due to the sorting step at the beginning. The actual pass through the list is linear. The space complexity is O of n, as we need to store the pairs and the stack used for the calculation. And that is how you solve the car fleet problem. Mastering the idea of processing intervals or objects in sorted order is a powerful tool for your coding interviews. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more algorithm breakdowns. See you in the next video.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.